Well, hello out there. Let's address ourselves to the two big groups of conspiracy theorists out there. And my main point today is pick one, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and argue with people about the absolute mathematical inconceivability of either of these theories having any chance of being even a teeny bit right. However, if you're going to dedicate your time to pushing this idea that scores of nations around the world, tens of mortal historical enemies, have joined together in a giant conspiracy to create a false COVID plague for some nefarious purpose that, even though I've read all you guys' posts, I still can't figure out what you think the purpose of it all was. But the mathematical improbability of what you're suggesting just makes me laugh. And I do think there's a lot of undiscovered science fiction writers out there, because I've been a fiction reader my entire life, and no science fiction writer I know of has ever come up with anything as far-fetched as this fake COVID conspiracy. However, perhaps you have reason to believe soundly in this, and that's okay. The thing I want to remind people of is, social media or not, those of us on the other end still have memories. And what I mean by that is, if that's what your last post was all about, this giant international leadership conspiracy to screw over the little guy with a false plague, and then the next post I read from you is talking about a giant conspiracy between US industrialist wealth and secret Wuhan laboratories to actually create a plague to force, you know, this thing you're all referring to now as the Great Reset. Two things on that one. To start with, go look up the Great Reset. That's a Prince Bonnie Charlie thing from England. It has nothing to do with what you're saying it has to do with. So get that part straight. And then understand, either you can push that the plague is fake, or you can push that the plague is a deliberately caused conspiracy out of secret Wuhan laboratories. But when, in the course of an hour, you push both those opinions at the same time, you then are a person with zero credibility. So if you're hoping to take yourself down the road of being an influencer, publishing these things, then my advice, honest advice to all of you, choose one of these two conspiracies that you feel the need to champion, and champion that one. Because right now, while you're championing both of them, you look like an idiot. Just saying. Have a nice day.